What up, what up? Back in another day. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today, but we're gonna do something. Yesterday I did get my kit on. Well, yeah, no, I didn't go with the front bumper or anything, but I'm not really a big fan of the front bumper. But yeah, let me show you guys that. There she is. Not too bad. Still need a fender. They said quarter panel damage, but kind of felt like shit just because of that reason. Let's see right here. I still got to pull that quarter panel out a little bit. Honestly, I think it's the kit. It just needs to go in more. Yeah, definitely like how it looks. Pretty aggressive. I think I need more aggressive wheels, but I'm not sure yet. I still got to put on all my arms and shit. But yeah, she looking cherry. Over here painting calipers and shit. Going yellow this time. Let that dry. Got my spindles done finally. All painted up. There's one caliper done. But yeah, we almost there. So cute. So I decided to actually put all my parts on today. As you can see, it's pretty much everything you need to do big brake setup, shorten spindles. It's pretty much a whole front end refresh. Got some, just regular rotors. I was gonna get some drill slaughter ones, but I was like, these will do for now. Got LS400 calipers from 95 to 99, I think it is, 98. Those are the calipers you need. Got some brake lines. Got some 30 mil RCAs with extended bolts. Wheel studs for here, for the spindle. Take the old ones out. In and out our tie rods. Godspeed. Never had bad luck with Godspeed. I know you guys hear bad things about them, but I rock a lot of their parts and they never let me down. So never had their tension rods, so tried their tension rods. Got some JZX arms with the SPC adjustable ball joints. Gonna need some front spacers for sure. It just all depends on your wheel setup, honestly. Those are 25 mil. The lower control arm bushings, but I'm not gonna put those in yet because I have to get them pressed in. So yeah, gonna get all that knocked out today. Got to get her pulled in. But yeah, beautiful skies, beautiful weather. It's Sunday. It's a perfect day to do it. Let's get her done. All right, car's pulled in. Next thing to do is obviously jack it up, get the wheels off. I am painting the wheels, so obviously take the wheels off, get it on all 4 jack stands. All right, so got the car on all 4s. Just gotta take the rear wheels off, the front wheels off right now. I just want to show you guys how I'm gonna take it off. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is take this off in one piece. I'm gonna go for these 214s. There's 214s back there. See, one right there, and then one right there. You don't have to disconnect the ball joint at all. Disconnect the caliper, take the rotor off. Then there should be 2 17mm bolts on the bottom of the lower ball joint. You take those off. You take all the brake lines off. Take all the sensors off. And you're pretty much gonna pull this. You're gonna pull the spindle with the control arm. You're gonna pull it all together. So I'll show you how that goes. All right, first thing, 14 wrench opening. Go for the back side. There's one here, and then there's one down here. Loosen both of those, take the caliper off. This is what I'm gonna use to place it. You can't zip tie it on the, I usually zip tie it up here, but obviously those are coming off. So for right now, I'm just gonna sit on this stool. just squeeze a little bit of WD on the brake line fitting, because I'm not going to be using these stock lines. Obviously I'm replacing these, so I'm just going to be pulling out with the whole, like I said, I'm pulling this as one piece, so this line has to come with it. I'm going to use this bucket to obviously catch the fluid, so I don't want it leaking on the floor. So yeah, first things first, take the caliper off. So now I got the caliper off. Obviously just take the brake pads out. Next thing is going for the ABS sensor right here. It's just 110 mil. I don't know, I'm probably just gonna leave the rotor on with the caliper bracket still. And next we'll go for the 214s up top, and then we can pull it all down after we get the 217s from the bottom. So. All right, so we got the 214s out of the control arm. We got the 217s out that are on the bottom of the lower ball joint. The sensor is disconnected, this ABS sensor, speed sensor. Caliper is off, so everything is loose, ready to come out. So when you do that, you just pull the lower control arm, and then this should just pull right out, just like so. So as you can see, that's where the 217s were. No lower control arm, so it's just coil in there. Everything's off to the side. Here's the old one. Everything comes off in one piece. So you're pretty much gonna just do that. Everything, all your new stuff back, just like how this was. But I'm doing a little bit of extra stuff, so I still gotta take my coil out and change the spring, clean it up a little bit. Still gotta take the brake line off. Those are kind of a bitch sometimes, so be careful. You don't have to change the brake line, honestly. The stock line works on the LS400 calipers, so you don't have to change it, but I want to run the stainless lines, or steel braided line, sorry. Still gotta take the tie rods off, so that's gonna be probably next. I'll go for this next. So this is how I'm getting the ball joint out. This is a ball joint separator. So this is how I'm getting the ball joint out. I'm using a ball joint separator. Just pretty much just slides in like so, and this top piece goes right in the middle. Use that, bust that loose, and then it should come sliding down, or it'll just hang there. Take off the boot, pull it back. There'll be a little retainer clip that we'll have to bend back, and then we'll get that off. I use a chain wrench, but yeah. For the brake line, it is a 10 mil, but you're supposed to use a brake line wrench. This kind of has 4 sides, so you don't round these out. I don't have one of those, so I still need to figure out how to get that line off. I'm probably gonna use pliers or something. It shouldn't be too hard. Just let it soak in some WD for right now, but I just need to get the tie rod off right now. All right, so there's gonna be this clip on the inside of this boot right here. It is kind of a pain in the butt. It's kind of like a release clip. It gets tied into this little hook right here, this little hook. So you pretty much just have to pry it forward. As you can see, I pried it up, and then kind of just releases. Then you can pull the boot back. You'll also have to loosen this little clamp right here so you can pull it forward. As you can see right here, this tab right here, there's gonna be one right there and one on the bottom. You have to bend those forward, or back I should say, because if not, you won't be able to spin this off. There's like kind of like a safety retainer. So pretty much get a flathead, put it right there, pretty much hammer away until it's, you know, facing the other way. After you do that, then I like to use a chain wrench because I don't have the tools to take this off. You're supposed to use a inner tie rod, special socket that fits on there, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just gonna use a chain wrench. It usually works pretty good for me. All right, so this is how I have the chain wrench set up. Wraps around the ball joint and clamp it down, you pull, and just crack it loose. This is how I got it loose. As you can see, it's loose, ready to come off. If you don't have the tool, this works great. Chain wrench.
On the spaceship, man, on the space cadet. Big white legend in my habitat.
Alright, so this is where I'm at right now. Tension rod in. RCAs are in. Spindles on. Upper control arms on. Gotta put the coil back in. Tighten up all the bolts. Get the rotor. And that's about it. Get the rotor on. Get the caliper on. It's making its way. It's looking nice. I like it.
One eternity later.
Here's what we got. It's been a long day, but everything's on. Just got done bleeding the brakes. Brake line's on. Put my new spring on. Uppers is on, tightened. Spindles is on. RCAs are done. Looks pretty clean. I even cleaned the sway bar I have. Cleaned it up. Hopefully, as you can see, I have a lot of clearance now. That's where it used to smack, right there. But yeah, shit should be solid.